Now let us see reduction of a matrix to a diagonal matrix. That is, you are going to reduce a given matrix to a diagonal form. Before that, you have to know what is diagonal matrix. A matrix A is said to be diagonal in which all the entries outside the main diagonal are 0. I will give one example. The matrix A is equal to 1 0 0 0 2 0 0 0 3. Now here the diagonal entries are 1 2 3. Except these diagonal entries, all the elements are 0. So this type of matrix is said to be diagonal matrix, right? So for this problem, we have two steps. First one is to find the characteristic values. Second one, for each characteristic values, we have one characteristic vector. That is our second part, right? So first let us find characteristic values. Since it is a 3 by 3 matrix, this is your characteristic equation. Lambda cube minus s1 lambda square plus s2 lambda minus s3 is equal to 0. So s1, as you know, sum of the main diagonal elements. So you add the diagonal entries. Your diagonal entries are 10, 2 and 5. So when you add these three entries, you will get the value as 17. Then S2 is equal to sum of the minus. So as I told already, minus means cofactors of main diagonal elements. So for the main diagonal elements, for each and every element, you find the cofactors. Cofactor of 10 is the first determinant, cofactor of 2 is the second determinant, cofactor of 5 is the third determinant, right? So when you after calculating these entries, you will get the value of S2 as 42. Then S3 is equal to determinant A. So you find just the determinant value of A. So when you find these values, the determinant value, you will get it as 0. Here S3 is equal to 0. Now substitute this S1, S2, S3 values in this characteristic equation. So when you substitute these values, so here you will get lambda cube minus 17 lambda square plus 42 lambda minus S3 is 0, which is equal to 0. Now simply you can use your calculator to calculate this lambda, right? So I will show here. So just on the calculator. Now first I am going to clear the mode. So when you put shift mode, when you press 2 and then equal to, then mode will be cleared. So you have D only. D represents degree, right? Now press mode once again. Then here you have EQN. EQN represent equation. So below this equation you have number 1. So it will ask unknowns 2, 3. So you reject this. So again once again press the right arrow. It will ask degree 2, 3. Here you have third degree equation. Since it is lambda cube, it starts with lambda cube. This is a third degree equation. So you choose 3, number 3, right? So what is the value of A? Here A represents the coefficient of lambda cube. The coefficient of lambda cube is 1. So you press 1 here, then put equal to. B is the coefficient of lambda square is minus 17, and then press equal to. C is coefficient of lambda is 42, then equal to what is your D? D is equal to 0. Then you press equal to your first value. X1 is your first value 14. I will write it here. Then X2. Now here it will show 1.6 power minus 10. 1.6 power minus 10 is 0.00000 something 16. So simply you take it as 0. So I write it here as 0, right? Then the third value is 3, right? 14, 0, 3 are your characteristic values, right? Now let us find the characteristic vectors. To find characteristic vectors, we use the following equation: A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0. That is, you are going to solve this equation, right? A is a given matrix. I substitute it here, minus lambda I. Lambda I means you just multiply the given identity matrix, given 3 by 3 identity matrix by lambda. Then you will get lambda 0 0 0 lambda 0 0 0 lambda. This is your lambda I matrix into x. X is a column matrix which takes 3 variables. Since it is a 3 by 3 matrix, you take only 3 variables x1, x2, x3 which equals 0. Now you just subtract these two matrices. So when you subtract these two matrices, the diagonal entries only will change. It will become 10 minus lambda, 2 minus lambda, 5 minus lambda, right? So this is where a minus lambda I into x equal to, write the 0 as a column matrix. This is, this 0 equals this column matrix 0, 0, 0, right? Now I take it as Roman letter 1 equation. Now here we have 3 cases for finding the I characteristic vectors. So as I told already, for each and every characteristic values we have one characteristic vectors. So I write the characteristic values here. Lambda is equal to 0, 3, 14, right? Now first case 1, when lambda is equal to 0. Now substitute lambda is equal to 0 in this Roman letter 1 equation. So when you will get the diagonal entries are 10 minus 0, 2 minus 0, 5 minus 0. So there will be no change. That is 10 minus 0 is 10. This is plus 2 and this is 5. The remaining entries are same, right? Into x1, x2, x3 equal to 0, 0, 0. Now in the next step, you are going to write this matrix in the form of equation, right? You can write the matrix in the form of equation when you multiply these variables, right? Now you write the matrix in the equation form, right? So 10 into x1 is 10x1 minus 2 into x2 is minus 2x2 minus 5 into x3 is minus 5x3 equal to 0. So this is just a matrix multiplication, right? Then you take the second row with the variables. So you'll get the second equation. Third row with these variables, you'll get the third equation. 5 minus 5x1 plus 3x2 plus 5x3 equal to 0. Mark it as equation 1, 2, 3. Now take any two equations. You can take either 1 or 2, 1 and 2 or 2 and 3 or 1 and 3. Take any two equations because all the equations are different, right? Take any two equations. Now I here take 1 and 2 and solve the two equations by cross multiplication rule. Now I explain the cross multiplication rule here. See the first two equations. When you take the first equation, you write the coefficient twice. X1 coefficient is 10, x2 coefficient is minus 2, x3 coefficient is minus 5. So once again you write these 10 minus 2, 5 here, right? 2 times. Similarly take the second equation, minus 2, 3. Once again you write minus 2, 2, 3, right? Leave the first column and the last column. So I put the symbol. Leave the first column and last column. So remaining elements, in between the remaining elements, you write x1, x2, x3. Then you directly find the value of x1, x2, x3. Right? Now x1 by, you take the first term, first and the second column as the determinant form. Right? x1 by determinant minus 2, minus 5, 2, 3. So how will you solve the determinant? As usual, 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. Minus 2 into minus 5 is minus into minus is plus 10. Now this is equal to x2 by, so when you take x2, you take the second and third column, right? That is, I write it here, x2 by determinant of, you take the second column minus 5, 10, 3, minus 2. So this is your form. So when you solve this, 5 into 2, 10, minus 10 into 3, 30. The same way x3. For x3 by, take the third column and the fourth column. You see the 10 minus 2 plus 2 column only, right? So 10 into 2, 20, minus 2 into minus 2 is plus 4. Already you have one minus sign, so 20 minus 4. Now, so when you solve all the three ratios, you will get x1 by 4, x2 by minus 20, x3 by 16. Now throughout you divide by the denominator term by the common multiplier is 4. So throughout divide by all the three ratios by 4, then you will get x1 by 1, x2 by minus 5, x3 by 4, which is your first characteristic vector, as you named it as capital X1, which is equal to, you write it as a column matrix 1 minus 5 4 x. Now case 2, you take the second characteristic value as lambda is equal to 3. As usual, in the case 1, substitute this lambda is equal to 3 in equation 1, Roman letter 1. Then you will get this matrix into x1, x2, x3 is a column matrix is equal to 0, 0, 0. As usual, you write the matrix in the equation form. Mark it as equation 1, 2, 3. That is 7x1 minus 2x2 minus 5x3 is equal to 0. First equation. Similarly, second row is the second equation. Third row is the third equation. 1, 2, 3. Here also take any two different equations. Take any two pair, 2, 3 or 3, 1 or 1, 2. Now take 1 and 2. I solve the equation 1 and 2 by cross multiplication rule. The same thing, write the coefficient twice. First equation coefficient is 7 minus 2 minus 5. Once again write 7 minus 2 minus 5. And the second equation minus 2, x2 coefficient is minus 1 and 3, minus 2 minus 1, 3. Leave the first and last column. In between you write x1, x2, x3. In between each and every column x1, x2, x3. First one is x1 by, take the first determinant, 3 into minus 2 minus 6 minus 5, and then x2 by x3 by. Then your value is x1 by minus 11, x2 by minus 11, x3 by minus 11. Now note that here all the denominator terms, each and every ratio you have the denominator term as minus 11. So throughout you divide by the denominator by minus 11. So you will get x1 by 1, x2 by 1, x3 by 1, which is your second characteristic vector 1, 1, 1. Likewise, you take the third characteristic value as lambda is equal to 14. You substitute lambda is equal to 14 in equation 1. Now this is your Roman letter 1. When you substitute, this is your matrix, this is your equation. The same thing, you use the cross multiplication rule. This is your cross multiplication rule. And finally, you will get x1 by, x2 by, x3 by, which is your ratio. Then you solve this ratio. Now when you solve the ratios, you will get x1 by minus 66, x2 by 22, x3 by 44. Now here the common divisor is 22, throughout divided by the denominator by 22. Then you will get minus 3 in the denominator 1 and plus 2. So third characteristic vector is minus 3, 1, 2. So here I write all the three characteristic vectors x1, x2, x3. The next step is you find the determinant value, modulus x1. So as usual, your modulus of x1 is root of, for a column matrix, you find root of, you square the first term and then square the second term, square the third term, and then add all the three terms. Modulus value is root of x1. This is a small x1. This is small x1. This is small x1, small x2, small x3. The root of x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square. That is your modulus x1. Right? So your value is root 42. The same way modulus x2 is, here all the entries are 1, 1, 1. So simply you have root 3. Modulus x3 is, your answer is root 14. So next is in one important step to diagonalize the given matrix. So what is this normalized matrix? Normalized matrix is a very simple matrix. So here the column vectors, you write the normalized matrix by column wise, right? So column wise means, now see the first entry, see the first column, the first column numerator is 1 minus 5, 4. What is 1 minus 5, 4? Which is your first characteristic value. First characteristic value is characteristic vector 1 minus 5, 4. That is your first column. You enter the first column of a normalized matrix by x1, right? So 1 minus 5, 4, and you divided throughout the first column entry by modulus x1. Do you understand? Now once again I repeat, normalized matrix first column is your first characteristic vector is 1 minus 5 4 and divided all the three values by modulus x1, right? Modulus x1 is root 42. So I write it here 1 by root 42 minus 5 by root 42, 4 by root 42. And the same thing for the second column. Second column entry is your second characteristic vector is 1 1 1. Now see the numerator 1 1 1. You throw out divided by modulus x2 root 3 root 3 root 3. The same thing for the third column. Third column entry is minus 3 1 2. You divide by root 14. Is it clear? Right. Next step is you take the transpose n transpose. So that you know. Rows are becomes columns, columns are becomes rows. So this is your n transpose. Now here this is very important step. So when you check this property, that is n transpose is equal to n transpose n. So when you multiply n and n transpose and n transpose and n, you will get the identity matrix as I. So what is this property? If it satisfies this property, then n is said to be orthogonal, right? Now this is, you take it as a formula, right? D is equal to n transpose an. This is the formula to diagonalize a given matrix. D is equal to n transpose an. You should not change the order. N transpose is wrong. This is the correct order, n transpose an. So it's just a multiplication of three matrices. I write n transpose here, A and n. Now let us multiply these three matrices in a calculator, right? Using the calculator. Now just on the calculator. Now first and foremost you have to set the matrix mode. Matrix number 2. First you have to give the dimension for the matrix A. For that you use shift mat. Dimension is 1. For the, you have three matrices. First you enter the entries for A. Entries for A is 1. Dimension is 3 and n is 3. Mat A 1 1 entry. Entry the mat A values in the row wise. 1 by root 42. Then press equal to minus 5 by root 42 equal to 4 by root 42. Then second row 1 divided by root 3 equal to 1 divided by A22 is 1 divided by root 3 and A33 1 divided by root 3. Then third row minus 3 divided by root 14. 1 divided by next entry is 1 divided by root 14 equal to 2 divided by root 14, right? First matrix entry is over. Then you press AC. Once again you go to shift mat. Dimension for the second matrix. Your second matrix is B. You press 2. Matrix B dimension M is 3. N is 3. You enter the second matrix entries. First one is 10 minus 2, then minus 5, minus 2, 2, 3, minus 5, 3, 5. Okay, press AZ and then shift 4. Dimension of the third matrix C is 3. This is also a 3 by 3 matrix. So 3 by 3. C11 first entry 1 divided by root 42. 1 divided by root 3 minus 3 divided by root 14. Then minus 5 divided by root 42. 1 divided by root 3. 1 divided by root 14. 4 divided by root 42. 1 divided by root 3, 2 divided by root 14. Now press AC. Now your entries are over. The next step is you are going to multiply these three matrices, mat A into mat B into mat C, right? So for this, once again shift mat. For matrix multiplication, use this third new matrix, third value 3. So here you have 4 entries. A is 1 into shift mat. Now number 3. Second matrix is 2 into shift mat. Number 3 C 3. Now you will get the answer as you press equal to. Yes, this is your answer. Now here you have the answer as 0. Here the 0. Then you press the right arrow. A12 is 0. Press the right arrow. A13 is 0. Then A21 is 0. Then A22 is 3. Then A23 is, now here 1.1 power minus 11, which is simply as 0, right? And then A31 is 0, A32 is 0, A33 is 14. Note that your diagonal entries are your characteristic values. This is the main point, right? 0, 3, 14 is your characteristic values, right? So just simply write it as D, diagonal form 0, 3, 14, which implies the diagonal elements are the characteristic values. That's all.